Akroma TV so and our school so I would say na die hard fan kese pa edma Dr. Wamudibo me papa ni din e dey Felix Apia and Otufa e ko pie mu e good evening program kese etumi ekoso no na only Paul Adom Oche etumi e dey etumi e program no e ma bibia kosu etumi den sem akese etutu dem program no dey etumi say fact Felix Apia dey why that to be Dr. Wamudibo me echi akosi wi ye mo enko hwe e video no say ni otumi stormy good evening Ghana ne be enkom.
Government, over 5 million kids has benefited from this. These are kids that would have otherwise been on the street selling, like we used to come to Ghana and see them on the street. Singapore, I can emphatically say that since I came, the number of little kids that you see selling on the street, it's not there no more. I was asking my driver that, what happened to all the kids?
People are selling on the street.
Well, people are selling, but we are seeing the grown-ups selling more than the kids. Yes, right now it's their mothers and fathers and uncles who are selling these donuts and these dog
because they've gone to school.
Because they've gone to school. And that is something that every country is supposed to look at it like this is a big, big, big achievement for us. If you have over 5 million people benefiting from just free education, if you have TVET, back in the days, they would tell you to go and, excuse me to use the keyword, go 2 things for job. These days, you don't have that happening no more. Find a school that is doing it, register, and get yourself a handwork. Be a carpentry, whatever that you want to do, technical vocation. It's free. It was never free. You see, it was never free. So when somebody is giving you something of this great magnitude, and you tell me that that person hasn't done nothing, but the person who actually couldn't provide chalk for students to write with or for teachers to teach with, should rather come back, then we don't really think about Ghana. It's like, it's not about Ghana developing. It's about maybe where we stand in terms of political stance. So maybe I'm an NDC, so I would just say anything, or I'm an NPP, I'll say anything. But when the records are there and the records are speaking for it, it's hard for you to say these are not facts or these are not true. And I think that we've not done a good job in terms of letting people know the amount of work that has been done. We are talking about STEM schools. STEM schools is the new way to go. Now this government started. I remember when they introduced this whole STEM thing. Some of these, excuse me to use the word, big NDC works like the Mr. Blackwas and them were going on like this is nothing. Like, you know, I'm like, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't even deliver 2 STEM schools unless they have the record to show for it. So you couldn't provide it for them. Somebody is providing it and you're telling them that they should sack the one who is actually providing these necessities to people and bring you in because you feel Ghana is 8 years, so we too, we are coming. It doesn't work like that. Ghana cannot develop if we cannot, consolidate our gains and make sure that they go in the right ways and making sure that we're improving them as we go. We have over school feeding program, and this one is very, very important. When President Kufuor brought it, if anybody could check the records, as he was leaving office, we had about close to 500 1,000 kids that were enjoying this type of thing. Now,
enjoying the school feeding program.
Yes, when NDC were leaving, it was close to 1 million or pretty much 1 million. As we speak now, we have over 3.8 million kids who are benefiting from this. You see, like the good thing about it is that kids who didn't even want to be in the classroom, once they knew if they go, there will be food. They wait and then they go. And then once they eat, they will stay and then get.
We NHS and some Felix Apia Kacheva Bontem about must to me a good evening Ghana. So you to the mood who you might just video.
So these are systems that transforms a nation. First and foremost, a political party is supposed to bring a government that is supposed to rule the country and then put the country right. It's not just to feed its political party.
Yes, that's correct.
Because in Ghana here, what I see is that if the president is not throwing money at the party headquarters or not giving it to people, that means he has not worked. Because if you look at the figures, especially where we have reached at this time, and you look at the legacy that this man has left, that we're supposed to continue. And you walk in town and all they're talking about is, 2016, a ball of kenke was 2 cedis. Now a ball of kenke is 5 cedis.
But that's relevant, isn't it?
No, I don't think so, Senior Paul. Because prices are not constant. I don't think prices are constant. I don't think anything.
Yeah, they know that, but they are attributing it to the prudence of a government, the way in which a government works to make sure that food and essential commodities are at a price where people can afford.
Okay.
That may be the point they're making.
Okay, so now let's do a comparative analysis. To which countries are they comparing it to that things are expensive? Have they been to Togo?
They're comparing it to Ghana in the past.
No, Ghana in the past, but then you see, that is the problem I have. You cannot tell me that in 2016, you bought Kenke for 2 cedis. So after 8 years, you expect Kenke to stay at 2 cedis. Economically, it's not even sensible. It doesn't make sense. So it's not about...
But prices in Canada, where you live, have not astronomically gone.
It has gone, Senior
over
Paul.
the last 8 years.
Senior Paul, it has gone for the first time since I've been to Canada, 24 years in Canada. Okay, and it was only during the COVID time and now that I'm hearing the word inflation, something that you would not hear. You understand? But that is telling you the reality of it. For instance, just a gallon of oil that we used to buy at $5.99.
Cooking oil.
Cooking oil. Right now you're buying it at $16, $18. If you're not lucky, if you shop at Costco and those places, you are buying it at $25.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Let the people who are watching from Canada tell me what I'm saying is false thing. Things that we used to get at very cheap price. For instance, water.
Bottled water.
Bottled water should have been something that is supposed. We could buy the 35. The bottle case for sometimes $2.99. These days you don't get it like that. You understand? So even if water over there, okay, is getting, it's like the price that is rising. It's not just peculiar to Ghana. That is the point I want to make.
Yeah, people know that. Yes.
Yeah, so then why do you tell me? First and foremost, we go to these people to borrow money. Okay, and the person who is borrowing you the money is already struggling. So why do you think you that is taking money from somebody is supposed to live better than the person that, you're actually borrowing from? It doesn't work. And these are the hard truths that we need to tell Ghanaians for them to know that a good president is not the one that will keep Kenke price at, because at the end of the day, Singapore, can any politician tell me that today should we change NPP and whichever party wins comes, they're going to really reduce the pool of Kenke from 5 cedi to 2 cedi? It's never going to happen.
They will not be able to do that.
Exactly. Because it's not possible. That's you not even thinking outside the box if you think that way. Because it doesn't work like that. Now, come to think of it, they now talk about exchange ratings and things like that.
But that's also important.
But let me also say what this government has done. Singapore, in 2022, Ghanaians were buying the cedi for 16, 17, cedis, just for $1. So if you watch from February 2023 all the way till somewhere last month, the dollar was going through 11.50, 12.50 maximum, 11.50, 12.50 maximum for all these months. So I want NDC or whichever political party that wants to come, they should show us at which point in Ghana's time where the dollar rose and we're able to bring it down. Show me that record. They were buying cooking oil for 1,600 Ghana cedis. That's fried oil. Now you are buying it at 480. Okay, so when the thing got worse, the good managers of the economy, just like the president said, we know how to bring the economy back, but we don't know how to bring human lives back.
Yes.
He made sure that these things that went haywire came down. And that is how you determine who a good government is. Because I always say that for you to know a good government, it has to be, what did they come to meet that they improved? What did they come to meet that they added something to it? And what new did they bring? And if you want to see a failed government, what did they come to meet that they destroyed? And I can give you Dumso. Because as even September 2013, Dumso has started picking. And he was not able to solve it until 2017 when we came to power. Today, they sit there and they say they solved Dumso. And I don't know why you would say that. Because when you ask them, what they tell you is that they went to bring more power,
more generation.
Excess capacity doesn't mean you're generating, Singapore. The fact that you have excess capacity, it doesn't mean that you're generating. But these people said what has solved Dumso is the power plants and those 17 power purchase agreement they did, that take or pay, that brought. And then you ask them, out of that 17, which of them did NDC pay $1 to? Or which of them were they able to put?
Anam de Kasibu na ebisiam de Kasibu, Bemiti, Edo Bingi Bosich, Macram.